Achilles the warrior said, "I am still an atheist and enjoying life." This is probably the result of the modern gospel, which says you can't be happy without Jesus. Of course you can. You can enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Be as Moses. Before I was a Christian, I was super happy. But my life was built upon a foundation of sand, and I could see I was living a futile life, and my happiness bubble was going to burst one day. No, the Bible doesn't offer happiness. It offers righteousness, and that's what you're going to need on the day of judgment. Riches profit not on the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. This person said, "I've been struggling with the reaction of people like Frank." That's the gentleman who was the 86-year-old atheist scientist. He said, "I didn't break the law because I never believed in it in the first place, so don't group me into that group." Well, there's a famous saying in the world, ignorance of the law is no excuse. If you drive through a town at 80 miles an hour and the law is 50 miles an hour, you're going to go to jail whether you were ignorant of the law or you knew the law. And exactly the same applies to God. In fact, sinners aren't ignorant of the law. They've got the work of the law written on their heart, the conscience bearing witness. So take no notice when people use that excuse. It won't work in civil law, and it won't work with God's law on Judgment Day. Dolores M. said, "I find this would be easier in the States than Canada. Canada is so secular that if you showed people their sin based on the Ten Commandments, which is instilled in the American culture," she's saying they wouldn't listen. Well, that's just not true. And to prove this point, I took a camera crew with me to 13 countries and preached the gospel in 13 countries in 13 days and filmed 13 episodes of our television program. This is 4th season. And you'll see that in any culture, the work of the law is written on the heart. It works in Israel, works in Arabia, works in China, Russia, New Zealand, Australia, because God has given light to every man. So if you want to reach people in Canada, do what Jesus did. In Mark 10, verse 17 and 18, he used the law to bring the knowledge of sin, so use it as a schoolmaster to bring sinners to Christ.